Yeah.
Crazy.
It's nuts, man.
We have a very sophisticated tool that allows you to look at all the different states and how they transition into them, and it's extremely complicating. And the more we add to the game, the more it just opens up.
Yeah, it branches
that
open.
crazy web of animations that can happen. But it's important to have that because we want you to feel like anything can happen, and we want you to transition from state to state to state smoothly.
Right.
So it's important to have that complex system in there, and we have that, and we have really gifted designers that are able to go through there and fine-tune all that.
Exactly. I was just going to say.
Flawlessly.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's not here with us today, but one of our other designers on the project, Jason Van Diver, he's been doing a fantastic job, like you said, of going through and really spot checking all those crazy instances because our game is so big and there's so many things you can do.
Yeah.
Right.
And yeah, you need somebody to go in there and kind of test everything out and make sure that, hey, if I do this, I expect this to happen, but is it?
Right.
And if it's not, we got to get that fixed.
And there's some things you can't plan for. Some crazy
Exactly.
dive off a ladder that hits someone in mid-transition. What happens in that
What do you
state?
do right
What do
there?
you exactly?
Yeah, okay. So, I know one of the things when we were talking about gameplay.
That's something that was in the games previously, back when it was called just SmackDown.
Right.
Being able to assign, finishers before you headed into a match.
Yeah, right.
We wanted to bring that back just because, we felt, it's just a fun thing to do. You obviously had a fun time.
It's really fun.
It's a handicapper, too.
It is.
You can set in only 2 finishers. You'll start with 2 finishers, and that can be your handicap against me. And it's a cool way to set
It's a
up.
cool way to set up a challenge for yourself. So we've added that, the whole match experience option that we've added in the game this year.
Very cool. Yeah.
Everybody likes to play our games differently.
Sure.
Some people want those long, epic matches that you would see, the Triple H versus Undertaker. Long, just grueling matches that'll take you 30, 40 minutes.
Right.
And then some guys just want to get in, be able to get to their finisher, their signatures really quick, and just get in and out.
Right.
So the match experience is another option that gives players the ability.
These are different games a long time ago, but we would deliberately do that. Be like, I'm not ready to kill you yet.
Exactly. I've done that.
Know? Yeah.
I've done that.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit. So the thing is that with WWE 13, it's a huge game. You guys are rolling out information gradually, obviously.
Yep.
But everyone, when you go, anybody have any questions? Everyone's like, oh, ask them about Universe Mode. Right. Universe Mode is back. I know there's only so much you can say, but broadly speaking, let's talk about Universe Mode a little bit.
Yeah, Universe Mode is an extremely popular mode.
Very
It's not going anywhere.
Right.
We made a lot of great improvements this year. And like you mentioned, we're not detailing out what those improvements are.
Yeah.
And we just try to keep the momentum
Yeah.
sustained. We
Right.
don't want to just throw out everything and then there's no other details coming up until launch. So we spread those out, and so Universe is going to come out pretty soon with the details about what we changed. But I want fans to know that we didn't neglect it at all. We had a lot of cool
You didn't take it
improvements.
out. But tell me a little bit about your sort of like vision for Creative Suite. More, basically?
Absolutely.
Yeah, more. I like that.
I don't think there's any shortage of ideas that we have when it comes to the
Yeah,
creation
none,
suite.
none.
We have a lot of cool ideas that we want to start to roll out in the
Right.
future, and so fans will be able to see some of that as we start talking about the create modes for WWE 13.
Okay.
We have some news that we're going to be presenting later tonight that will eventually start to trickle out, and people will find out about one of the more popular create modes.
Yeah, real excited though about what we have to offer for this year for our Create Suites.
Awesome.
It's our games. I've said it before, but our game is like 2 games in one. You've got the wrestling portion of it, and then you've got it's just a crazy
times, and so it's a process that involves a lot of different people. We have people that are going to the shows, that are taking photos for their reference, so we can get the exact gear.